Boom. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to It's February, right? Where the hell did January go? It's February 1st. Nothing special day, right? Groundhog Day. When's that? Tomorrow? It's this week. It's the second, right? I don't know. You guys will tell me. Hey, if it's your first time here, welcome to Morning Mindset. It's what I need out of you. I need to know where you're at. So, where you're from, where you're at, what's the weather, what's in your cup. It is sunny and 16 here. We got the white monster kick we're still rolling on. The other thing that I need from you is your five things. Five things you're going to accomplish today. Now, for us, we make a list of everything we need to do. We check it off as we go throughout the day. At the end of the day, we make a list for the next day. We come in, what are the top five things from that list that needs to happen? So today, emails. So I need to clean up emails, get back to them. There's a bunch in there. So I'm working through those now. As I'm going through those, we're getting quotes out and invoices out. And then I've got discount codes that I need to work on for two groups. So we're working on that. And then I have name tags that I need to get done. So those are my top five things that I need to get done. What are your top five things that you need to get done? So, you check in, you do that. I don't know how I'm feeling today. I think we had a good show last night. If you missed it, go back and watch it. You can go to fatdadlive.com. You can pull that up. I'm going to do the little linky link banner here. You can go right here. Boom, Fat Dad Live. Hey, you go right here. That's right. You go right here. Fat Dad Live. Check that last night and let me know. It's all about DTF transfers, the way that we prefer artwork, the differences between artwork, the way we set up pages, how to order. So we have everything there. Let me know what your feedback was on it. I think we did pretty good with it. It led to a conversation. There was a conversation earlier in the week that had to do with me teaching a class at trade shows next year. And, the topic came up of DTF transfers. And they said, you don't have any skin in the game as far as, a preferred vendor. I'm like, well, I kind of do on that, but that's just because of the service with it. But they, you've been there since the beginning. You've known a lot about it. You will, more than likely talk people out of getting one. So maybe you should just go ahead and teach a class next year in the trade show circuit. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put together a class and submit it and see if we can get on the trade show circuit next year. So that's kind of fun and exciting. Let's check in and see how's everybody doing this morning. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. This lighting is weird. It's not, I don't know. It's not, whoa, that moved the whole camera. I'm not 100% full. I think it's because the light back there is so bright. I just need to get bigger lights over there. Good morning to you, Renee. It is a balmy 7 degrees in Chicagoland. Water in the list. I'm working on water in the list. Water in the cup, working on the list. Barb, thank you for the order last night, Barb. Barb ordered a sample pack. And we're throwing some other stuff in there for you too, Barb. So you're getting a bundle of stuff. So that way you can check that out. So good morning to you. North Central Minnesota, it's 0 degrees, zero degrees, and water in the cup. You guys that are drinking water, are you a room temp water? Are you a hot water? Or are you a cold water? Which ones are you guys? Kelly, good morning to you. 630. I was going to say 63 because I was thinking Cali. It's just 63 all the time. 36 here. Coffee in the cup. Barb's 5 things. DTF quotes. Sewing a couple of projects. Digitizing and February budgeting. February is such a weird word. I always forget the R in there when I'm thinking about it. February. So is it February. Whatever. It's FEB. That's what it is. Mike, sounds good. Thank you very much. Tomorrow is Groundhog Day. And what is it? Is it TNT or TBS? They'll run Groundhog Day all day? Maybe I should just take the day off and watch Groundhog Day all day, right? We'll have that on. I haven't watched it. This was a weird holiday season. This is the first holiday season. Now we're in February now, and still talking Christmas. I realized this was like last week or so that this was the first holiday season that I did not watch Christmas Vacation, and as long as I can remember. So I don't know what brought that on, not watching that, but maybe that's why I wasn't in the Christmas mood this year. Renee, we laugh at Groundhog Day as we always have 6 more weeks of winter, right? Like, what is the other option? 4 weeks? I don't even remember what the other option is because it's always 6 more weeks. So it's sometime in March, which it's been known to snow on opening day. It's been known, the April show for DAX, that's been a garbage fest because, it's been cold before. Kelly's got several quotes, banners, engraving, invoicing, yard signs. Look at Kelly go. Look at Kelly go. I'm actually looking. Maybe we'll see. There's a couple new UV printers I'm looking at. We'll see what it goes with. We'll see what next week brings. Yeah, no matter what the rodent says, always. Facebook user, good morning to you. FU, you're a Facebook user. I have no clue who you are. So unless you say, I don't know, the way that we know, kind of, sort of, is if you just head over to fatdadlive.com, get you into the YouTube side of things, and then from there, we at least know who your profile is, and then can make stuff from that. Cold or room temp water? I'm a room temp water guy. I am with it. Lumania, good morning to you. Water, not ice cold, but not room temperature. So what's the opposite of lukewarm, right? Lukewarm, so it's not warm, but it's not room temperature. It's lukewarm. Is that where did that term even come from? And on the flip side, what is the cold version of that? So it's not cold, it's not ice cold, but it's not room temperature. Is it Luke cold? I'm gonna make it a thing. I need that Luke cold, please. Let's see what it is. Jose, good morning to you. We have had a snow opening of fishing. We have snow on opening of fishing, which is mid-May. That's Minnesota. That's perfectly logical. And you're not. I don't think you're that far from us. How north are you from there? Hey, we're about 2.5 hours west of Chicago. We're right on the Mississippi. We're on the Mississippi, Iowa. What state do I live? Illinois. Jesus, Illinois, Iowa border. But yeah, for us today, we've got there's a lot of stuff I need to get caught up on, tie up some loose ends, because next week we are not going to be in the office. Anything ordered through Friday, actually, I'm not going to say it like out there, but pretty much anything ordered through Sunday, I am going to do my best. Everything through Friday for sure, but through Sunday, I'm going to do my best to get everything shipped out on Monday before we take off, and before I take off, because next week we will be in Vegas for the APA show. As far as what we figured out, it looks like I fly in on Monday, fly out Thursday. So Monday night, we're getting in, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock. So Monday's a bus. Tuesday is all day training at the Awards and Personalization Association Expo. That's all day training, so there's no floor time there. But I think that's the night that we're going to head down to Fremont Street. So if you are in Vegas and you are going to the APA show and you'd like to come hang out, that's our plan for Tuesday. Now, Wednesday is the after party from like 4 to 6:30, 4:30 to 6, some hours like that. So we figure everybody's going to be there anyway. We can just meet and hang out there. And then if we want to do something afterwards, go for it. But that's kind of the plan for next week. And then so that's Wednesday night. And Thursday's travel day. I haven't decided on classes, if I should take classes in the morning or take one in there before heading to the airport or not. It's just kind of up in the air on what Thursday is going to bring. But there is a lot of good education that I'm looking forward to. And for the cost to become a member, because I was going to go as a guest pass under Renee, but the cost to be a member wasn't that much, and the amount of training that you're going to get with it was pretty sweet. The show doesn't look that big. Looking at it's always hard when you look at a map and you're like, okay, here's what it is. It doesn't look that big, but it could be, and it's just the map is deceiving for me. But when I'm doing math and figuring out square footage and stuff, I don't think it's super big. There'll be a lot of vendors that I haven't dealt with before. There's some specific products that I'm looking for on the personalization side, so I'm hoping I can find some of those there, or at least a contact that we can get those with. So when it comes to trade shows, one of the things is I'm a big proponent of education. Look at the education. That's your time to shine and get as much of that as you can. And then from there, it goes networking. So meeting with other people. On my side, I have both sides of it. I meet with, actually, there's like 3 sides to it. I meet people who are members of our groups, who are members of our programs, who's bought from us, other colleagues in it, always great working with them. I meet with other influencers, so people that we can collaborate with, things that I take away from them. There's some that, had no clue who I was, other ones I had no clue who they were. We've worked together on things, and we've grown into a good little tight-knit community. And then working with companies themselves, how can we work together to further the business and the people that come along with it? So, going there, the networking part of it, it goes education, networking, and then from there, it's actually products, questions, materials, things like that. If I specifically need to see somebody, I make my list of who I know for sure I need to hit at that trade show, because things happen. When we were in Long Beach, we only made it through 2 aisles on day 1, and I still hadn't hit the people I needed to. So on day 2, I had a little bit of time before class started. I made sure to go hit 1. Then from there, went to classes and came back and then hit my other 4. That's why even with 2 days on the show floor, I did not see everything I wanted to see, and that's a good thing, because that means we weren't just screwing around, sitting in the corner pounding beers. We were in booths talking. We were talking with other people. So be prepared that sometimes you may not see everything, so you need to have your list for it. So I'm actually going through the vendor list that is there to see if I can see anything beforehand, and then from there, like, okay, here's what I need to go through and do. But I'm super excited for that. Vegas travel, it's been years since I've been to Vegas. We've already been ruled out on the $80 buffet. I mean, whatever, fine, be that way. But we're looking for fun places to eat. We're doing good stuff, and I can't wait to see what it is. Tepid water is what my dad calls it. Tepid. I like that. Part 1. So we got 2 parts here. Lukewarm exact words, it's still up for debate, but the most popular theory suggests it appeared in the late 14th century and was derived either from Middle Dutch or Old Fashioned. The term luke meant tepid or weak. However, as the word blog, Saskoch, whatever, as the word blog points out, the Dutch word for lukewarm is not luke, but law. Interesting to note. 3.5 hours north of Minneapolis. So you're up there, guys. I think that's 9 hours away from us. That's a gamble. We had this discussion before. In my younger days, I had no problem going to the casino. And here's $1,000. Let's go, just go have fun. Piss it away. Now I'm cheap. I'm like, $500. I don't know about that. $100. I don't know. 20. I don't know. This is one of those where if I can play maybe some table games and you have fun with other people, sure. The last time I was in Vegas, we actually played War, and that was fun. And then we were playing some roulette, and we just wanted to really people watch and have a good time. So my buddy I was with, he bet on black, I bet on red. The only time we lost is if green hit. Green did not hit that night. So we at least had fun, got to interact with people, go that route with it. Overall, I'm just not, I think as I've grown older, I'm just not there. So maybe I'll drop a couple hundred up in something, but I'm not 100% sure right there. I'm more interested in, hey, what can we do for networking with people? How can I learn new things? This is a whole different trade show than what I'm used to. And I can say that with kind of that, with this one is going to be very focused on the award sides of things. And that's something that we've never really tackled. Now, I've been to the ASI shows. It's, on the promo side. I've been to the apparel shows. It's really on that side. Printing United, I haven't been to, but that's kind of a mix of apparel and signage. But this one, specifically on that awards and personalization, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's outside my wheelhouse. So I'm really looking forward to learning as much as I can. Now, will we do any of it? There might be some things that we bring in-house, but a lot of it is making those connections of, hey, can somebody make this for me, right? Does the company have minimums where they'll just do everything for you? Because we can offer it, but if somebody else can make it and we can make something on the end, that's the beautiful thing about our business is we don't have to do everything. We can set things up to be able to make money by just pressing buttons. So hopefully be able to bring that all in together and help you with that. So next week there will be morning nights on Monday, possibly one on Friday. I'm still debating if on flying because Kim Johnson there lives in Glendale, so that's where the Super Bowl is. She lives like a mile from the stadium. And, Vegas to Phoenix flights were only $19. It's like a 4.5 hour drive. I'm sure I could talk her into just coming up and getting me. And then I just fly out of Phoenix on like the following Monday, right? So I'm there for the Super Bowl. Hey, would I go to the Super Bowl? No. But could you go enjoy the atmosphere and everything goes around with it? Yeah. So there's a possibility of that. I might just reach out and see, hey, I'm thinking about this. What's your thoughts on it? Means I might have to pack a little bit more, but whatever. It's a Super Bowl. Uh, the other thing is, so if we don't do that, we'll be back on Friday for it. So next week there won't be any morning mindset on Wednesday. There won't be any bundle drops on Thursday. There won't be any Tuesday with Todd. Following week, Tuesday with Todd, is all going to be the APA show, things we learned, things we saw. So we'll discuss that for it. Bundle drops. There is one tomorrow. It is going to be a St. Patrick's Day bundle. So make sure to keep an eye on your emails, on your social media channels, because there will be information on that. That'll be 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon that we will be doing that bundle drop. And, there'll be discount codes across the board for that. All right. Yeah. What else do you guys got for me? For me, I think that's it. You got my 5 things. We're working on going through our emails, and from our emails, we're now going to be responding to those emails. Then we've got our quotes, then we've got invoices, and then we've got discount codes, and we've got name tags. So we've got quite a bit there. Hey, yeah. Well, let me know if you change your flight. Yeah. I'll make a decision soon, right? I'll make a decision soon. Kristen, good morning to you. Hey, Kristen's the one that she's actually first on my list between the 2 emails and on the actual to-do list of going through it, because I think I'm good at everything. I think so. But I get a quote and all that stuff to get out to her. But we've got, like I said, we've got a fair amount of stuff to get done today. Right? There's overall, it looks to be a banner day of things that we've got to get done, do. We're going to try and send out some more quotes. We're going to try and get some more business drummed up for things. It's the first month. You know what happens the first month? That's when the bank account starts depleting, because it's like, oh, okay, yeah, everything looked amazing. Yep, now we got to pay rent. Now you got to pay utilities. Now you got to pay this. Now you got to pay that. Now you got to pay that. So it comes out of there, and it's just the cycle of it goes. Each month, it's like it's looking good, but hey, we were able to pay all the bills. Another month of all the bills got paid, and it would be good. Yes, Kristen, I've been stalking my email, hoping I wouldn't be. You have not missed it. You're first on when I get off here. I'm going back through emails, and there's a couple replies from there, and then you are actually first on the list here. So I will have that for you here, probably within an hour for you, Kristen. But yeah, that's the plan for stuff. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Bundle drop, yes, yeah. Tomorrow bundle drop, 2 p.m. St. Patrick's Day. Might be 1, 2, or even 3 of them. Make sure to click on all the links so you can enter for your chance to win. Then we'll be back here with Morning Mindset on Friday. Till then, you guys have an amazing day. Peace, love, press on. We will see you tomorrow.